I have seen places like this before. In fact, it was in China when I had my very first girlfriend, Yvonne. I remember we went to a place similar to this. It might be a little bit different. The place where we went had an actual driving range. It was an indoor driving range that was like computerized and everything. And I'm just curious, this is a little bit different. Putt Nation. Just kind of want to see what it's all about. It's actually a little bit different than I envisioned. This is actually a putt-putt golf course. So, okay. This is a unique concept actually, because they have the putt-putt course here. All right. But then on the side of the putt-putt course, so here, putt-putt here. And actually the holes look a little bit. So here it's just like a restaurant that they have. The holes themselves are like set above the ground, which is kind of unique. So how they're all set above the ground like that, yeah. Anyway. Still kind of looks like a neat golf course, a neat putt-putt course. This one actually has steps, step up to it, and it looks like it's a double. Huh? Oh, you have Plinko set up like The Price is Right game show there. Some different challenges here. One-handed, foot shot, backwards, tap per challenge. So if I was going to play, they would want me to do it backwards. Make your first shot standing backwards. Oh, and then they've even lit it up here for that person to make the challenge, so they're ready. They're ready for that backward shot. Oh, this is hole number 1. So they're going to want you to enter a pin number, and then from there, some bumpers here. This miniature golf course actually does a good job with having decoys. Is that what you call them? They actually have some characters, set up as part of the course. Like here you have the clown. That's something that you find missing in a lot of miniature golf courses. Here's another look at Plinko. The game board, if you recognize that from Price is Right. So this is a pub. They let kids come in and play. Of course, the pub is separate. But yeah, this is a nice course, man. This course actually has real decoys, I guess you call them, that you have to work around and putt through. There's a lot of people play, so I don't want to get anybody's way or anything, but here we have this hole here. They're doing landscape. This hole here. We have the TVs as a way to kind of like tie in the theming here. And yeah, the theme, they have, each hole is themed after something really cool. Like this one's themed after skee ball, and look at the way it is. It's actually a really interesting hole because you actually have to be able to putt your ball into the skee ball holes. So this really is a challenging putt-putt course. Here. Not only is it challenging, but it's the classic type of putt-putt course. Other than the fact that the holes are set up off the ground for some reason or another, they actually have some real, I'm going to use the word obstacles. There are some real actual obstacles that you have to use, that you have to go around in these particular holes. See, the theming here is excellent. Look, each one is themed to a different game. This one is themed to checkers or darts. And once again, it looks like they actually really want you to get a bullseye here. Before you can move on, you have to. This is one of those putt-putt courses where you actually have to play it like it's an actual game. I don't know if I'm making sense with my words or not. But this is what makes putt-putt fun. Dominoes, see? This one's themed to dominoes. One of the easier looking holes. This one is themed to, is that soccer? Yeah, cool. So there's your hole there, and you have some actual obstacles in the way to get around. And look, you know, foosball. Oh, this is really cool. Look, so there's part of the hole right there. It's that hole there. That's what it looks like to me. It looks like the ball has to go through that hole and fall onto the ground. So here, essentially, you would putt through the foosball table. And here's something even cooler. It actually looks like anybody who you're playing together with has the actual chance to try to prevent you from being able to get into the hole, if I'm not mistaken. So you actually have some actual challengers who are there actively trying to stop you. Right there, putt your ball. And this is more fun to play with 2 or 3 other people, not just yourself, because they can stop you, and you're going to have to keep trying again. And then if you're successful, it should drop down somewhere here. This is definitely one of the more challenging holes that I've seen in putt-putt history. Hole number 2. I think this is, you have 9 holes here, and then you have 9 holes over there. There is another hole over here. So I'm not quite sure. You have a hole here, you have a hole there, and you have a hole there. So your ball may drop down to different sections depending on how quickly you can get past your opponents. Here you have bowling set up. There's the hole right there in the front. Not quite sure exactly what the challenge is on this hole. I sure you there most definitely is one. There's the hole there. And yeah, see, once it drops in there, then it comes out here. Then you have a casino hole here, which is roulette. And you have TV to accompany it, some kind of TV theming. But yeah, I don't know where you start on this particular hole, or how this particular hole works. I just know they have a drop down here, a chute here, and then they have another chute here. And I assume that you want to putt into the roulette wheel. And I'm assuming there's some kind of gimmick here to where it may spin or something once you get the ball up there, and then depending on what it spins onto, that's how your outcome's going to be. Over here, you have this is bumper pool. Yeah. And I assume that you start here somewhere. There's no indication about where you actually start. Okay? You see there's a lot of people. Sunday, but there's a lot of people actually playing today. And this is designed after beer pong, it looks like. Each hole has a different theme around a different type of game. I think it's wild. And he has to putt around the cups in order to get his in, but it looks like he was successful. Looks like you start there, okay, and then you putt up a ramp, and you have to putt into the different holes there, and then it rolls out of this chute, I guess, depending on. That's so cool, man. Okay. Once again, you have actual decoys here. You have actual characters here representing the different holes. And this is Donkey Kong, right? Donkey Kong. So there's the hole. Okay. Score. Oh, and it looks like it actually goes down. If this is the last hole, it actually goes down the drain here, and you can get your ball back after that. Putt Nation. And just for reference, this is the area where you do all the putt-putting. So obviously kids can play here because it is separated distinctly from the actual pub itself. So this is the bar here. Yeah. I just noticed that their bar, they got a lot of beers, man. Look at that. This is wine, cocktail, lager, ale, seasonal. Wow, this actually makes me kind of want to have a beer here. But depending on like all the different selections that they have and stuff, that's wild. This is the very first Putt Putt pub that I have ever seen, and I must say that I am thoroughly impressed with this. Very cool.